All right, so our scores, I looked at our scores yesterday, and they were not good. Most of us are still confused. And so all I can think of as far as helping you improve at this is to go through and answer some of these questions myself and tell you why I choose the answers that I do. So, clause or phrase. Now, remember, a clause, all right, has a subject and a verb together, and a phrase doesn't. If you don't know what a subject is, that's where the problem is probably happening. Your subject is the main topic of the sentence. It's what the sentence is about. It's a noun. Your subject is a noun that the sentence is about. Your subject is a noun that is usually doing something, or there's information that's describing it. So, nodding to me casually. Nodding to me casually. All right. So, nodding is a verb, but I do not have a subject because I do not know who is nodding. Okay? I do not know who is doing the action. Yes, me is right here, but me, just because me is a noun does not make it the subject, because the subject is giving the action. It's giving the nodding. It's giving, or it's doing the nodding. When you have a noun that receives the action, like the word me, or receives the doing, like the word me, it's called a direct object. So the noun is doing something. A subject is a noun that is doing something, or the information in the subject is talking about it. So this would be a phrase. When Amy saw her father. So is there a noun that's doing something? The answer is yes, it's Amy. And what is she doing? She's seeing her father. So it is you have a subject and you have a verb, which makes it a clause. She climbed the stairs. You have a subject, she. She's doing something. She's climbing, all right? And so the verb is climbing. So you have a subject and a verb. It's a clause. After listening to the teacher's directions, after listening, who is listening? Who is listening? Do we know? We have no idea. So because we do not have a subject, we only have a verb. We do not have a subject that's doing what the verb action is doing. It's a phrase. That I sent for. I sent for. So here we go. Do we have a noun that is doing something? Is I a noun? Is it a person, place, or thing? Yes, it's a person. Is, in this sentence, is I doing something? Yes, it sent something. So you have a subject, you have a verb, it's a clause. Smiling cheerfully. All right. Smiling is an action, it's a verb. But is there a noun that's doing the smiling? No. Who is doing the smiling? We don't know. So it is a phrase. If you cannot tell who is doing the action or what is doing the action, there's no subject. Let me say that one more time. If you cannot determine who is doing the action, if you cannot determine who or what is doing the action, then it's certainly a phrase. If you can spare the time, well, you have you right here, and you're doing something. You're sparing the time, so that would make it a clause. Striding